I think basically because we played a very strong, solid first half on both sides, um, out of possession and in possession. And then the moment itself is a special moment because then Tico showed his individual qualities in scoring the goal. Second half, however, was less. We weren't clean enough on the ball, and we defended pretty well in order to keep that clean sheet. So those things together made us get this important victory today.
George?
Coach, congrats on a big win. First MLS playoff win.
Thank
I
you.
need to ask, I've asked a lot during the season. Just talk a little bit about Alonso. He's just been unreal all season. Again, just being clutch in this time. And I just need you to speak a little bit about how good he's been for the team. And then lastly, maybe a quick rally for the fans coming in for Saturday, which we're hoping it's the last game of the series. Yeah?
Yeah, well, that's what we all hope, obviously. We're going into the second game with the mentality to finish it off and don't and that we don't have to play the third game. That's been the mentality also today. So that was a big part of I think the overall momentum during the game, especially the first half was strong and solid. Second half, we were a little bit untidy on the ball and had to defend strong, which we did, and we kept the clean sheet. But coming back to Alonso, yeah, he's been magnificent for us. The growth he's shown throughout the season is tremendous. His mentality in order to become better every day is what I see on training, and that's what gets him to this level today. A special goal at a special moment in a special game. So hopefully he can continue this and keep us at a good level during the playoffs.
Scott?
There we go. Sorry. Hey, Coach. Scott Schertzen, Stream Punk Soccer.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, talk a little bit in this case here. Is there, in your mind, more pressure to win game one, or in this case, win game two to ensure there's no game three? Thanks.
No, the only pressure, if there is any pressure for us, is to make sure that we go to the next round. So if that's going to be in game two or game three, we'll have to see. But the mentality that we have going into this sequence of games is that we're going to try and finish it off in two games, obviously. But other than that, like I said to my guys just now, it's only the first half. So we're up 1-0. It's halftime now for a couple of days, and then we get back and start the second half. And we'll try and get the job done so we don't have to play extended time.
Jonathan?
Hey Pascal, Jonathan Mack, AM New York. Could
Hi,
you
John.
kind of could you kind of speak on the principles of your high press in the first half that made it so effective, and then in the second half, the defensive organization you guys showed to see out the game?
Yeah, well, both starts with the open minds that my players have shown throughout the season to learn and to grow and recognize these situations. And the second part is all about the mentality. You see, the first half, our high pressure was spot on. I think we regained a lot of possession before they even crossed the midline, but we had to reward ourselves also from these good moments in order to get more chances out of these regains. The second half, the quality on the ball was less from our side, which means you have to keep the focus and keep the concentration on a strong, solid defensive organization. And throughout this game, but also throughout the season, we've shown that we have that mentality and that awareness, and that is so important in this second half today.
Anthony?
Hey, Coach Anthony Merced, AJM Sports.
Hi,
Um, Andres Perea had a really, really good game, especially in that first half. Hit the woodwork, which was unfortunate. What did you see from him in this game, and how impressive was his connection with the front line?
Very important also today. We were trying to establish certain shapes and the variation in shapes in our build-up sequences, and that also requires consistency on the ball, so we can get those guys into better positions. And one of those guys is Pepe, because once you have him in his movement in and around Alonso or going beyond into the spaces behind the defense, that's when Pepe is at his best. Throughout the season, he's shown also good progress in order to recognize the moments to play as a double six. And that's something he did really well in the first half. So I'm very proud of his performance, but especially his growth throughout the season.
Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, one more if you don't mind. Kevin O'Toole took that yellow card late with the shove in the back. That's actually, I believe, his third yellow card in as many games. Is this a concern for you at all? Thanks.
No, it's not a concern. It's something that we have to be mindful of course, but making sure you keep a blue head is something that we emphasize throughout the season, so you don't take any unnecessary yellow cards. This is one that's like in between. He took a yellow card with a throw in and tapped it out of a guy's hands in a previous game. This one was a rumble on the side, some pulling and pushing. So I haven't seen the moment yet, but it doesn't concern me because I know he will be focused in order to stay on the pitch and play his matches.
Final one, George.
Coach, now that you're coming back to the Bronx and you're up one, is there any part of you, I'm not going to say that's relaxed, but you're okay with the team going in up one, maybe a little lax? Is that any part that worries you that these guys aren't going to come in as hungry, being that they are up 1-0?
Well, I'm not concerned about my guys. We know that we have a strong record in the Bronx, but other than that, this is the playoffs, so anything can happen. So, like, we took control of the game, especially in the first half, offensively and defensively. We have to have that same mentality going into game number two. Parts of our mentality and our strategy in the second half has to remain in our toolbox in order to be aware if we need the same strategy going into the second game at certain moments in the game. But other than that, we just have to be ready for whatever comes our way once they once they come to the Bronx.
Yeah, I think the first half, obviously, we showed our quality on the ball and created some really good looks. Pepe had one that hit off the bar, and then Alonso's goal was incredible, solo effort. And then in the second half, we really had to bunker down and grind out a result. I think the commitment from everyone, the guys up the fields, the guys who came on to defend and grind out that result was top level. And the message now in the locker room is that it's just one half of the first round, and so we go home to finish the job now.
George.
Yeah, what's going on, man? George Exchange FC. I got to ask, man, I just asked Coach Alonso. He's just been amazing all year. You being his teammate, being on the outside in, you were the first one there for the celebration. It seems like a reoccurring thing, right place, right time. Can you just talk a little bit about him and his ethic and how important he's been for you guys to been at this point? And obviously going into this next game up 1-0 again because of him.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're not here without Alonso for sure. He's, the goal tally is incredible, and he's so good at hitting teams in behind with his speed and the timing of his runs. But you can also see the quality that he has on the ball, dribbling and taking guys on. And the goal he scored today was top level. So it was a huge moment for us to capitalize on the momentum we had in the first half. And then the team was excellent in seeing out the result.
Scott.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? Scott Church from Stream Punk Soccer. Keep this one easy. Congratulations on game one, the importance of obviously winning game two. But what do you want to say to the fans for Saturday to make sure that's the last game of the series? Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be huge. We had great supporter section out here today as well. It was great to see them up in the top tier today. So yeah, we're going to need everyone. We're going to need all the support that they can give us. We're really excited to come home and play Yankee Stadium and feel the playoff atmosphere. It's always special playing in our stadiums in the playoffs. We've had some really great moments there. And so yeah, just really excited for it. Excited to feel the energy and the fall air in the playoffs is everything for us. So we're excited to hear their support and show up in a big way on Saturday.
George, go ahead.
Can you talk a little bit about the chippiness that we saw at the end of the game? Things got a little chippy. You ended up with a card. Can you just kind of let us know what happened from our end? We could only see so much. Obviously, you were in the mix, so can you just let us know what's happening? And are you worried about not playing with the yellow going into this next one?
Yeah, it's the playoffs, so emotions run high. In that moment, I thought it was a strong challenge and was just defending myself, and my teammates came to my defense as well. Yeah, it's all it was. Just playoffs are high intensity moments. And, I think the challenge from Westwood was fair. It was just a strong challenge and I reacted. But yeah, I think that's what you see in the playoffs. Everyone's here to win and everyone wants to win badly. So that was just a reaction to that.
Matt?
Pascal Jansen has talked about how you guys need to have a bulletproof mindset this season. You go to a place today in Charlotte where one of the best home teams in MLS, a place you guys struggled there before in the past, and you're able to get the win. So just talk about how you guys had the bulletproof mindset today in a playoff game in that type of atmosphere.
Yeah, absolutely. The bulletproof mindset is something we've been discussing since preseason. I think that was maybe the first slide he ever put up on a board for us was having that bulletproof mindset. And I think there was a narrative in past years where we struggled on the road and we wanted to rewrite that in a big way. And starting with the bulletproof mindset was kind of the message from day one, was that we can feel confident walking into any arena and putting in a performance and getting a result. So yeah, it was just reiterating that mindset and that mentality. And I think the guys have been buying into that all season long, and we've really turned around our road form this year in a big way, and it's allowed us to come out with the result today. But again, the focus is on Saturday now and getting the job done in two.